So I want to walk you through a very simple technique, almost like a little mini meditation, to help you bring up some joy in your life. And I have the jar of wisdom. I'll see you on the other side. Okay. Hello. So I'm Cheryl Reynolds, if you don't know who I am. Jar of wisdom is right here. And what I want to do is I want to bring you on a little mini meditation to help you to bring some joy in your life. It's the holidays. We have a lot of stress. And, with the election we just had, some people are feeling a little off and we're kind of having a hard time connecting to the sense of joy. And I want to let you know something. You have a right to be happy. You have a right to be joyful. You have a right to self expression and to feeling wonderful feelings and good energy all the time. Even though life may be difficult and hard, you still have that right. And if you need someone to give you permission to be joyful, I'm giving it to you now. Okay. Now, before I begin, definitely hit the like and subscribe button if you like this channel. And I want you to put into the comments how you're feeling right now. Just put one or two words of where you're at mentally right now. I kind of want to get a feel for where everybody is. And I'm going to bring in the jar because we like to do the jar. And when you do this, you don't need to have a jar. But if you have one, then I suggest you pause, go get your jar. Because during this meditation, I'm going to have you hold on to this because we're going to channel energy into our jar so we have it. And we're going to kind of almost use it like an anchor. And I'll explain that in a minute. But in my jar, I put in here some of the things that make me happy, that give me joy. And I want you to do that. Put something in your jar that brings you joy today. It doesn't matter if it's a feather, a rock, a crystal, a word, anything that just makes you feel a little bit more happier. So in here, I have a whole bunch of quartz crystals. And for me, quartz crystals, I even actually have one little tiny rose quartz, is an amplifier. It's sometimes known as the universal crystal. And it also brings me clarity and it helps to hold energy. And that's one of the reasons why I want this in here. And this is very heavy, so I'm not going to be holding this up the entire time. And I also have in here a piece of fluorite. And I will take this out in a second. All the crystals are going to kind of fall away. But this brings me harmony and it kind of helps to clear the path. It brings clarity and helps to clear the path. And honestly, for me, I just like it. It just brings me a lot of joy. It just makes me happy. And that's one of the reasons why I have these in here. I get this back in. Okay. So before we do this little mini meditation, I just want to tell you or to explain to you how to bring about some joy, how to bring joy into your life without having a little mini meditation to use. Although I do suggest you use this more than once. The more you use it, the more it will lock it in. But when it comes to feeling joy, it can come through different ways. And it can come in through compassion. Having compassion for others tends to get us out of our own head because we're focused on something outside of us. Gratitude can also do that because, again, it disconnects us from our own problems. And curiosity, because whenever you lean into something, you're not thinking about what's going on outside of yourself. So I want to ask you first off, what brings you joy? And you can put in the comments the things that bring you joy. Keep it simple, one or two words of what brings you joy. Most often, I'll hear things like hanging with my grandkids or having a day off from work or being able to sleep in the morning. And these are all action things. These are things that we do, and we often do that. But I want to know is what does the feeling of joy, what does that mean to you? That's going a little bit deeper because that's actually looking into your body and feeling joy. And I also want you to pinpoint where joy is in your body because joy settles in different places for different people. For me, it's my heart center. For other person, it could be in their head. It could be, in their belly, in their gut. Wherever it sits for you is perfectly fine. But I want you to think about when you think of the things that make you happy or bring you joy. Where are they located in your body? Because when you know that place, that's where I want you to focus on during this mini meditation. Okay. So before we begin, I got one announcement to make. Before I continue, grab the free guided meditation, connect with the inner flames of serenity by putting the word video in the comments below. All right. Give yourself about 10 minutes to do this. It's not going to take that long, but put all distractions away, including your phone. I know for me, I sometimes watch a video and pop it on my phone at the same time. I like to do that with my tablet. So put your phone away. Give this time for you. This is a you time. Grab your jar if you have it and put it in front of you. And if you want to light a candle, you can. You can be as elaborate as you want. Elaborate, oh my God, I can't talk, as you want, or as simple as you want. But, and again, if you don't have anything in your jar, you don't need it. You can just put energy in and visualize. If you can't visualize, that's okay. Just listen. You can still bring up these feelings of joy. It doesn't have to be a visualization technique. It's a feeling technique. So just go with your gut. So the first thing I want you to do is hold on to your jar if you have it and close your eyes. And all you have to do is listen to my voice and just hear my words go by. Don't even think about anything else right now. Just hone into my voice and focus on your jar. And I want you just to focus there for a moment. Just settle in your mind. And I just want you to put a smile on your face. Now, even if you don't feel like you have anything to smile about, I want you to fake it and just put a smile on your face. Because for doing that, your brain will automatically acknowledge the muscle movement and it will start to bring you some hits of dopamine or some serotonin to actually begin to make you feel a little bit happier than you do right now. So put that smile on your face. Now, what I would like you to do now is just bring yourself back to a memory. It can be a very simple memory of when you last felt really happy or joyful, curious. This could be something as simple as your friend telling you a dirty joke, getting called off from school or from work. Maybe you're having a really fun dinner with your friends and somebody said something that made you laugh till you almost peed. Simple memory, nothing big, nothing different. When you get that memory, continue to hold on to your jar. Find out where in your body you feel that joy. Notice the color of it. Notice where it sits. Notice how it feels. Notice the color. And if you don't have a color, notice the feeling. Now take that feeling and I want you to expand it. Make it bigger. Make it brighter. And make it bigger and bigger. And let it expand outwards and into your jar and around you. Let it wrap and cocoon you into this wonderful feeling of joy. Taking a big breath, hold for the count of 2, exhale twice as long, and allow that feeling to enter your jar, to settle into your body. And at this point, I want to anchor that feeling in. So the next time you want to bring up a little bit of joy like you feel right now, you can do so with ease. Hold on to your jar. Think about that joy. Expand it. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. and bigger. And when you feel all that joy and you're wrapped around that color, I want you to say the words, I am joyful. I am joyful. And put a smile on your face. Taking a big deep breath in, hold for the count of 2, exhale twice as long, and open your eyes. And if you want, you can put the lid on your jar to kind of metaphorically hold it in place. Right now, you should have a smile on your face and you should have a little more joy. But do this a few more times. The more you do this exercise, the more you're training your brain to focus on the joyful things in your life. You have a part of your brain called the reticulating activating system, and this looks for whatever you ask for. It seeks out what you're looking for. That's why they say in the morning, the first thing you think of when you wake up is what your brain's going to look for. So if you think of joy, your brain is going to look for joyful moments. So I suggest doing this before you go to bed, doing this in the morning. Get used to doing exercises like this. And not only that, the moment you feel like you need a little bit of joy, come back over to your jar, hold on to it, find a joyful moment, bring up the feeling, bring up the color, and say, I am joyful, and put a smile on your face, and it will bring that feeling back again. That is what's called an anchor. It's all about the jar of wisdom, right? All right. Please let me know in the comments how that exercise was for you. And if you like these videos, please hit like and subscribe so I can grow this channel and bring joy to more people, okay? And I will see you on the next video. Warm blessings.